with some of these niggas. Just don't listen. Got me a pen. Walking the spot, it's lit. Yeah, we told her not. Yeah, and Puffy, I quit out the act and I couldn't fuck with it. Yeah, I know.
Can you shut up?
Them hoes y'all fight. I swear. Niggas, just don't listen. Got me a lot of it.
What is going on, Entertain? So today I'm coming to y'all with another recap. So we're talking about your Playboys reunion part 2. Okay, now this part was actually entertaining and it was really, really funny. So we start off with Isaiah confronting Mal and Ant. So Isaiah tries to take off, the college jacket off, and then, Mal goes in for the kill with the punch, which smart on Mal. If anybody makes sudden movements, you got to know that they about to do something. That's why Lo from Baddies West, she should have knew that Krishan was about to pop her and give her those welts on her forehead, because Krishan kind of leaned forward. When people make sudden movements like that, confrontation hit first. So good job, Mal. But Isaiah did his big one. I don't care what nobody says. He really did his big one. The first round was really a tie. Anybody who thinks otherwise is low-key cap. Had Isaiah not fell, Mal, you would have been in for some embarrassment on Gigi Clock Day and all these blogs, because the way Isaiah was rushing you, he couldn't keep up. I said, damn. Okay. Mal was keeping up. Like, he was giving Isaiah a run for his money, but Isaiah surprised me. Like, he really did his big one. I never see Mal so quiet. That one was quieter than the church mouse. And then, Isaiah tries to walk away. And it's just been confirmed that you're gay. It's fine. Okay. He's like, that's weird. That's like really weird. That's like weird. It's getting weird. Okay. He hit us with one of those. You can't help but laugh at Ant. Like, he's just a funny guy. Okay. When you laughing at him or with him, like, he's just a funny guy. So he's like, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. So then Isaiah turned around so fast because Ant proceeds to say, I should have hit your boyfriend. So, Isaiah does a screw. He turns around so quickly and he's like, you should have did what? You should have did what? Next thing you know, they start going at it. They bookabakabu, they start thumping. So Ant's like, oh, okay, run up. So they start going back and forth. To be honest, Ant kind of gave a bigger fight than Mal did, in my opinion. I know a lot of y'all don't live for him, but he was keeping up with Isaiah a lot more than I think Mal was, even though all of them still did their big ones. But I was surprised a lot more of Ant than Mal, to be honest, right? Because I thought Mal was just going to give, Isaiah like a good old knockout. Like, it would have been a wrap for Isaiah. But no, Isaiah got some weight on him. That's the thing. So if he rushed you, you kind of screwed. And with Mal being so short, I don't think he kind of took that in consideration. I'm not saying Isaiah no fat nigga, but like, you feel me? Like, that nigga, he got some weight on him. So Mal didn't think about that. So they go one round, they go a second round, and one of the rounds they end up falling over the couch. Cassie, why you had to hit that boyfriend? Let me tell you something. I really think Cassie, Mal, and Ant have a little throuple going on. Because I'm telling you, y'all gotta pay attention to these episodes. Don't just watch them once. Y'all gotta watch them like 2-3 times over. Like 2 times, really. The way that Cassie be saying certain things to Ant, and especially, trust me, something happened. I can guarantee it. Okay. Because the way he be checking Ant, he be talking to Ant like he's a whore. I'm like, damn, is that your whore? Ma, after the fight, was mighty quiet. I'm telling y'all, like, he'd be like, don't say my name, don't say my name. He wasn't saying his name. I'm like, damn, what happened to all the quotes and the funny thing? Ma was just quiet. And he was very annoyed after the fight. They went into the room and Ant just starts yelling. That's the part that irritates me. And he just scream and yell like for no reason. Like, he was just yelling. He's like, you a bitch. Da, 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 da. He's just screaming. So I was just like, if y'all gonna take that yelling, young man, take that out of the ring. Because you loud. Why y'all yelling? Take that out the ring. So he's just really irritated because they keep yelling. And he's just telling, he's like, babe, you got blood on you, babe. You got blood on you, babe. It's on your chin, babe. You gotta rub that blood off you, babe. And I'm like, oh, you better get your boyfriend together, Mally Mal. So then we see Isaiah, the boyfriend, kind of sit down, and I think Solo was in the room, and he's trying to tell them like, hey, they don't want to fight. Y'all should just talk it out. And Isaiah's just going off about how they disrespectful, And he's basically saying if his breast thing, like he could deal with that, he making a whole lot of money on the network. And I'm like, listen, Isaiah, if you got halitosis, it's just a dentist visit away. Like it's nothing to it. Like, okay, like it ain't nothing. All right. So the ant is in the room. He's still going on. He popping and he cursing, and then he called Isaiah a F word. This the thing, Ant. You have the nerve to be hurling slurs out that mouth when you over here deep throating, uh, cornstar's D's. Okay, Twitter girls D's, them big D's. You throwing them, and you have the nerve to call somebody else a agate. How dare you? That's where Ant be losing me. Like you is the most hypocritical one up in that house because you deep throwing it and you have the nerve to say that out your mouth. Okay, your tooth should have fell out when you said that. So Deja, y'all, this is what Deja be getting on my nerves. So she go in the room. She's like, I told y'all live the other day. I thought y'all was gonna fight, and I'm like, okay, Deja, like, quit the semantics and acting. Like, stop. Okay, we know what we getting into. Like, stop. Like, okay, like, come on now. So she's like, I thought y'all was gonna fight, and Cash, this is the point where I'm telling y'all, watch the scenes closely. Cash, like, they're not gonna fight no more. So they just like, oh, so you speaking for them? He's like, yup, they're not gonna fight no more. That's on me. They're not gonna fight no more. Yep, I said it. And I'm like, my man, my man, my man. That's my nigga even on mad day. Fuck that nigga even on mad day. Come on, my Cal. Make a feeling in they bet, my Cal. I said, all right. The Cashy be speaking for Ant. Mal, you better watch out. You're gonna get kicked out that throuple if you don't be careful. So Isaiah tries to talk it out with Ant and Mal. And Cassius did say something right when he tried to talk. He said you did take the jacket off. So what did you expect? Like if you taking your jacket off, somebody gonna think you trying to fight. So it's like it was smart of Mal to hit you first, like of course. So Cash was protecting Ant the whole time, right? And to be honest, from all the lives that I've seen, that the problem was I remember when that whole drama happened, there was basically like because that's the problem, they be on live 24/7. I don't know where they get their money from because god damn. Like y'all just be on live, on live, on live. Like damn, like where's the 9 to 5? Like it's just like I guess Instagram do 9 to 5s on lives. Like you just gotta clock in. Cashmere, be working overtime. You feel me? So I think at one point Isaiah got brought up on one of the lives with the Playboys. A lot of them were on that same live, and I guess somebody ran back and was like, "Oh, they talking ish about you, Isaiah, on Instagram." So that's when he went live and was basically saying, there was a lot of Debbie cakes getting tossed around and fucked and plucked. So that's when the whole relationships and stuff got exposed before what we know of now. But he kind of insinuated that Mac and Ant was getting downtown. Okay. I guess that Ant was going downtown on Mac in that Playboy house. Which now, even though Isaiah did say that he lied about it, it wasn't far off of a lie because of what we know now with them, singing to each other and, oh my God. Like Zoe's house is, I guess, the dungeon. Fuck Candy Birds. We got Zoe's house, okay, where they really get down, right? So then, I think they mentioned something about basically how Isaiah was basically saying how he needs respect, he needs respect and all this stuff. So Ant's basically like, I told you UCO, you doing this at 18. Shout out to Isaiah though, because he really is doing him a big one. Whether the content is the best content at all, he's still young, so he could still grow up to produce like way better content as he gets older. So that is a big thing. And we see Fun Dip and Dre Baby. That whole thing to me is a big key. Listen, Dre Baby, if you throw one more thing, I would have hit. Somebody should have hit him over the head with a glass because he's just like, yeah. So why you hating on me? Because you was talking all this shit. I was trying to make sure that you get the prize money, but you was hating on me. So Fun Dip's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. So they start going back and forth. Dre Baby tries, I guess, to proceed to hit Fun Dip, pushes out the glass door, and then Dre Baby starts to throw glass. So he's just like, I'm gonna hit you, how I'm gonna hit you. Look at you, boom. So he throw another glass. He throw another glass, right? Production just mad. So they like, oh, Dre Baby, you gotta go in another room. So Fun Dip's like, I do not want to go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail for this. I'm gonna go to jail. Okay, because Fun Dip, y'all, is really on that type of timing. So, had that glass hit him, he would have got active. What's your obsession, Dre Baby, with throwing glass? I want to know that. You could miss, right? You better have thrown a punch in the glass. So J Baby ends up having to leave because he keep throwing off that glass. So he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not used to being out of big guy. Like, I just be fighting. I didn't want you to throw the glass. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't really think about it. Like, I'm sorry. He regretted it because the producers got on his ass. So they kind of drove him off or whatever. So CEO Isaiah and Dawn are talking outside about who should win the 10K or whatever. Y'all should have made that decision. I know they are right with the whole reunion thing. Like, if you didn't show up to a reunion, I don't think you should be eligible for it too. But they should have kind of decided how they're gonna do it before then. So it kind of seems like last minute, but it is what it is. A lot of things went on TV last minute, no shade. Dawn says, well, Isaiah says that Dilly's the fan favorite, which Dilly is kind of the fan favorite I kind of see around the fan base. He's kind of the fan favorite along with Fun Dip. In my opinion, I feel like Fun Dip should win the 10K, especially because he's one of the only ones that displayed his talent on the show when it comes to him rapping later on in the episode. That was smart. I don't know if that was the producer's idea or if that was his idea. If it was his idea, he deserves the 10K 100%. Because none of y'all, I don't even really know what a lot of them do, like outside of being on this show, but be on live. So yeah. So shout out to Fun Dip. I think he should win the 10K. Don says he should win because he's the ladies' favorite. Oh, you mean you the T girl's favorite? Let me stop. Allegedly. All right. So Deja talks to Dilly, and Dilly couldn't be bothered. Dilly basically what they say, can you get on my face? I don't even want to talk to you. Why are you even talking to me? Don't talk to me. Like, he just looked very irritated. He just wanted to get on the stage. So they just like, can you talk it out with any of the boys? Can you think you could do that? So she's just asking him questions. He's just like, well, like, I never been to Miami, so like, I just want to fight, and like, I just want to fight, and then we could be cool. We could just fight, and then we're gonna be cool. You know how Dilly talk. Dilly been ruining his potential because he could really be a model. He messed up though with getting them face tattoos. He shouldn't have gotten them face tattoos because he would have. It's 8 in the modeling industry. Trust me, I know a lot of people in the modeling industry down here. He would have 8. You hear me? I'm just saying. So, they end up leaving him backstage, and they get on the stage, and Fun Dip does his performance. Fun Dip needs to be a writer for female rappers. With the industry that we're in right now, I just don't see a feminine gay boy rapping and him making it. Like, I know y'all can say, "Oh, Lil Nas X." Lil Nas X is not a rapper. He's a pop star. Sorry, like he doesn't do hip hop rap. Period. Fun Dip does hip hop rap, and he does very good hip hop rap. That song sounded really good. He didn't even sound like he said all of the song. So from what I heard, it was really good. Like, he needs to write for like the Megan Thee Stallions and the Saweeties. Like, he needs to find a mediocre female rapper that's hot and say, "Hey, baby girl, like your music ain't hot right now. Let me write for you. This is what I got." Because it was hitting. He did really good. So yeah, I know some of the boys. I see some of them kind of snickering and laughing, but like, no, he did his big one. So they get to the reunion, and they ask Ant like why they got so much issues with him. The reason why all these boys got a lot of issues with Ant talks a lot. Like, he talks a lot, like a lot. It's like, for his teeth to be the way he does, he really shouldn't be talking that much. Because it's like, I wouldn't be able to talk that much, so I don't show my teeth. Like, he talks a whole lot. And he was just like, niggas, they be on my dick. You feel me? Like, they be on my dick. Like a whole bunch of faggots. I'll be sucking dick, but I'm not a faggot. And I'm like, okay, yeah. That's what he really wanted to say. And then next thing you know, they start getting on to Dilly, and he's like, "Oh, where Dilly at? Where Dilly at?" Dilly comes out with his big do rag, and they start getting into it. They boot, boot, boot. Dilly was getting him good, but now we seen him with the sneak attack. That's why he ended up getting on the floor. He ended up falling. Okay, we all fall down. He ended up falling on the floor because of Mal. Mal had to help his nigga out. They coming through like Stevie J and Jocelyn with the reunion now. I see y'all. This second part was actually really, really funny. The one thing I don't like next episode that I'm gonna see. I don't know what the stuff with this audience. This that little fake setup stuff. Like, come on now. Y'all didn't put out no notification for no audience. There's a lot of not TV people that stay in Miami that, like this whole reunion crap. Like, I don't know if that was the whole boat thing they was talking about, like that whole boat situation. Like, I don't know if that was that or what. But that reunion seemed like they got a whole lot of people that's friends with the cast, and then they gonna end up jumping Ant and giving him that big black eye that he's still healing from to this day. Which is like, damn, I'm not even a fan of Ant, but that's fucked up. Let me know what y'all think about this reunion. What y'all thought about the CEO squabbling? CEO, okay, Mr. I am CEO. You need to hop up in the cast and stop being a CEO. Well, no, keep being a CEO because get your coin. But I'm saying, like, we need you to be CEO and cast. Do you and Natalie Nunn next season and hop on Playboy season 2? Because that was good. That was entertaining to see him kind of riled up with the cast. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. Who y'all think should win the 10K? I think the 10K need to go to fund it. Leave your comments down below, and we out, babies.
No personal thing.